Alright, we're here at the StarCityGames.com Standard Open Las Vegas. AJ Sacher, Glenn Jones. AJ, how are you doing in the tournament so far?
3-0.
3-0, a strong start. We're playing Delver Secrets and Snapcaster Mages, two of our favorite cards.
Yes.
But we're not playing them with Glacial Fortresses and Seachrome Coasts.
Correct.
We have the full 4 Sulphur Falls, and we're playing Blue-Red Delver.
I was able to afford the fourth, yeah.
You got the fourth one? Okay. The dealers weren't sold out this time, so success. Great success. What's the primary incentive to being Blue-Red Delver instead of Blue-White Delver?
Bonfire is just way too good. Card's like ridiculous. It's definitely one of the defining cards of the format, and it's good in all of the matchups that you want to be good in.
Yep.
So basically, I'd just rather play that. Like, I'd rather play mono blue than blue white, and then once I'm mono blue, I can afford to splash Bonfire.
Sure. Makes perfect sense. It was funny actually in the chat last week. Someone was saying, once Day of Judgment rotates and we're stuck with Mutilate, whenever people realize Bonfire is the premier removal spell in the format.
Yep.
And my response was, I'm pretty sure it's
already.
Yep,
we've already gotten to that point. And like this deck, it has Ponders and you can Snapcaster Ponder, so you can like pretty regularly find it when you need it and miracle it relatively easily. But even casting it for 1 or 2 is just like backbreaking against most decks.
How many times have you miracled it today? Do you have a count?
Twice, and I had to set them both up with Ponders. I haven't done the Raw Dog one yet. But it's also cool because like with the gut shots in the pillar or just like attacking, you can actually kill bigger guys. Like if you attack a Snapcaster and they have an Angel, they're gonna block. Yep. If they don't, then that's fine. But if they do, then you can Bonfire for 2 and kill their whole board. Or like use a gut shot to kill, like to finish off a Blade Splicer token or whatever. Sure. So the deck actually has like a wide range. Like it's not that bad to draw a Bonfire, but when you miracle it, it's usually just game over.
Makes sense. You've got Rune Chanter's Pikes and Invisible Stalkers, which obviously capitalize a little bit on the damage.
Right.
You've got 2 and 3. Is that just the number you feel is kind
yeah,
of
like Pike is just really good on its own, and I needed some more threats, and I felt like I'd rather have the 2-mana Stalker than the 4-mana Tall Rune guy.
Yeah. I tend to agree.
Like I only have 20 lands, and I just kind of want to get my beat down on, so I went with the Stalkers, and they pretty much the Stalkers and the Pikes just come out every round. It's just like a way to like kill them game 1 because like they're not prepared for it, and then when they bring in their like grudges and their edict effects or whatever, then I have.
You can then direct the deck for games 2 and 3.
Right.
So to capitalize on your aggression, you've got a bunch of removal to go with the Bonfires. You got Vapor Snags, which are basically removal.
Yes. Actually, in this deck, I found I've been snagging my own guys more often than theirs.
Really?
Yeah, because like the deck doesn't have that many win conditions. It only has
that's true.
12 guys, including the 2 images. So a lot of times you'll just like have one guy in a Pike, and if they try and kill it, you bounce it and then play it and equip it again, and like they can't beat it. And like that's usually. I don't want to say usually, but that's often enough the case that you're going to be bouncing your own dudes.
That's we're using it both ways there. We ran 2 gut shot, 1 pillar. You just want the pillar to hedge against the Strangler guys instead of whatever other format?
Yeah, pretty much. And I think when you're powering through your deck with Thought Scour and you have Snapcasters, no matter what, you'd rather have a mix.
Yeah.
Just because you give your deck more utility. You allow your deck to be able to do more things, like to be capable of doing more things. So my split is 2 gut shot, 1 pillar, 1 dismember, and I've been pretty happy with it.
It's also worth pointing out that like with Thought Scour, you're forced to show your opponent your deck, and you can also pretty much troll them into bad decisions.
Exactly.
We went down to 2 probes and 3 leaks. I assume we just had to make a few things to get some room in.
Yeah, the probes were like not that great. I wanted to max out on Scours, and 10 cantrips is so much of your deck that like if you're playing probes also, then you have to start cutting lands. Otherwise, you flood out, and like I don't want to go less than 20 lands because I do want to get to 5 to Bonfire or like to be able to Lighthouse or whatever. So I felt like I didn't want that many cantrips. So the probes are just the worst of the cantrips.
Sure.
As for leaks, people have caverns. I mean, most of the Delver decks these days are only playing 3 anyway, so I didn't really think too hard about that.
Makes sense. I really do like Thought Scours in these decks, especially because this, like, Ponder's obviously a backbone in Blue-White Delver, but this deck's even more Ponder-centric, I would say.
Yes.
And Thought Scour can duplicate a Ponder, can set up a Ponder, can do a lot of neat tricks.
Yeah,
so.
and it allows you to have an instant speed threat in Snapcaster. Like, you never want to just play Snapcaster for no value as, like, an Ambush Viper, but sometimes you need to. But Thought Scour lets you actually get a card off it, which is really nice.
So I think that pretty much covers the deck. We've got our Desolate Lighthouse for value, a little Evolving Wilds action.
Yep.
Only the one, so we'll never be mad.
Two.
Oh, we have two?
Yeah, they're sticking together. We got
so
two.
We'll be mad only a slight amount of the time. So
Yet another
much
card
our
that's
main
awesome
deck.
with the Ponders.
Yes, also good to point out. Shuffle effects of Ponders. We've got a pretty conventional smattering of sideboard cards over here. The three I find the most interesting are your singletons. We've got one Ghost Quarter, one Smelt, and one Fettergeist.
All right, so the Smelt is like we were just saying, to vary your removal suit. Like having one Smelt, if you draw it, then it's like you have two because you have Snapcaster. And while you're thought scouring and pondering through your deck, it's pretty easy to find. Even if you mill it, then you can Snapcaster it, and it's just like, there's swords, there's birthing pods, there's lots of things to kill. Yeah, and Ghost Quarter is. It plays two roles. First of all, it's the 21st land. So when I board in the more controlling cards, I want another land. And also, it's can stop like Cavern or Wolf Run, which are both really important. Like, if Wolf Run decks have Cavern, then it's like pretty hard to beat them. But if they only resolve one Titan and don't get another Cavern, you can just like Ghost Quarter them and get their thing. But if they have Wolf Run, like your images are bad too. And I've actually killed a couple Inkmoth Nexuses with it, so the Ghost Quarter's been really good. And the Fettergeist is just like another threat for really removal heavy decks. And it's a 3/4 body, so it's really good against other Delver decks because it can like withstand pretty much any creature. So it's just like a really good guy, and he's been really good. And I've been bringing him in like almost every round, I think.
Okay.
Like I tested a lot online, and I found myself bringing him in a lot, so I'm pretty happy that he's there.
Nice.
And then images for Legends.
Yeah, you go up to four
Go
images.
up to 4 images. Also, the green decks, just copying their guy and then bonfiring them. It's pretty sweet. And then the rest is pretty standard.
Did you consider more than one Ghost Quarter? I know I've personally, especially when I have like the heavy images, being able to get two to get rid of both Wolf Runs.
Yeah, I definitely considered it. I had one main deck and one on the board at one point, and I just needed more untapped blue sources, so I made the cut and never really got to the board.
It feels like Wolf Run Ramp is a really small part of the metagame right now.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it's traditionally good matchup. Like the Naya mid-range decks has become actually kind of bad because of Restoration Angel and all these things. So like, you're not really.
They can just like
anyone.
pot into a conscripts and kill you. So the Wolf Run decks are.
It's miserable.
They're definitely on the decline.
I feel bad for Primeval Titan because like he used to have some matchups, and now it's like, when you show up, who are you actually trying to beat? Like, green-red aggro's fine against you now.
Yep.
The Nayapod decks are fine. It's rough. But so, that's pretty much our blue-red Delver deck. We've got a few combust, dissipates. You guys will see those when we go over the camera.
It's pretty awesome. Like, Restoration Angel is one of the few cards that I'm actually worried about. Thus the Dismember over the third gut shot and the combusts.
Makes sense.
Besides that, deck's got real good game against everything. Pretty happy with it so far.
Yeah, any 3-0, what's not to like? So, good luck to AJ, and we'll be back for round 4 of this season.
Thanks.